The Las Vegas Raiders are painting somewhat of a picture as we head forward into 2024. Yes, they are, especially after they brought in new general manager Tom Telesco over from the Los Angeles Chargers. I think we're getting an idea of what this team could potentially be. Does that mean that Aiden O'Connell will be the quarterback? Don't know. In fact, if I was a betting man, I would probably say not, even though he really did show a lot of things for the Raiders, especially over the last 4 games of the regular season. But if I was a betting man with Tom Telesco's name on this team, I would bet that Aiden O'Connell's probably not going to be your quarterback, or at least he's going to bring in somebody to give you some competition. But today, we are going to play out what we believe is going to be one of the more likely scenarios, or more of a scenario that is going to happen, in that I think they're going to trade up. I think that they're going to find a way to go get the quarterback that they want, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to go ahead and start out here for the Las Vegas Raiders new mock draft, where things kind of get rolling here. So you got the Raiders at 13, 7-round mock draft, high speed, yada, 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 yada. Care for position of value and drafting for needs is also high. Randomness a little bit, because sometimes strange things happen. But okay, so we're going to go ahead and trade up here. Now, right off the bat, I think 1 and 2, future 2 is going to be kind of the thing here. So, and I'm going to go ahead and force this trade. I know what people are going to say, don't force the trade, but here's the thing. That's kind of similar to what NFL teams have been giving up. Probably a little bit much. Two 1s and a 2. That's probably a little bit much what NFL teams have been giving up. But I mean, for a guy like Caleb Williams, it makes a lot of sense. So we're going to go ahead and force the trade here. We're going to go ahead and start the draft. So you have the Raiders at number 1. That's stupid. That's a glitch. Great. So we got the draft laid out here. 7-round mock draft, high speed, low drag. Care for position of value is relatively high, as well as drafting for needs is high as well, or relatively high. We got a little bit of randomness in here, and the Raiders picking at 13. So we're going to go ahead and enter the draft now. I want 1. Obviously, we're trading up. So I think 13, a 1 and a 2. 2 1s and a 2. That's probably a little high if I'm being honest with you, but for a guy like Caleb Williams, it definitely makes a lot of sense. So we're going to go ahead and force the trade, because I believe that this is what NFL teams are going to be offering for this, and I think this will get accepted come draft time. So the Raiders are now at number 1. They've got things that are really at their disposal, a lot of different things that they could do. I think right at the top here, I don't think you waste any amount of time. Now, this could be Caleb Williams. This could be Drake May when things all pan out, but baby, we're going Caleb Williams. I think that, there was somebody in our comment section, hey, you need star powers. Yeah, Caleb Williams is that guy. Now, when we get into the second round, we need a lot of help for some other things here. And I think that the Raiders are going to draft early enough in the second round that they could move down and get some more draft picks and really do a lot of different things here. So, the Lions at 62, still in the second round. Or do we stick and pick at 44? Who's there at 44? Xavier Leggett. I think he's kind of a stud. Kalen King over there from Penn State. I really feel like defensive tackle is a major need for the Raiders. We've been talking about it for years at this point. I think you take Chris Jenkins here at 44, and I don't think you feel bad about it at all. So now you show up the quarterback position and defensive line. Things are looking really, 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 really good for you. Now, man, this is interesting, because I really, 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 really want Christian Haynes, because I think he is going to go ahead and start for you at right guard. And then after that, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. So I think we go Haynes, though. I mean, he's an immediate starter, I think, and he's going to be a lot of fun along this offensive line. Absolutely. So we go Christian Haynes. So you get help. You probably get 3 starters right away with these 3 guys there, and you love to see it. And so Kate Stover's back this year. Love to see it. Zach Zinter. I'm going to trade back a little bit. 123. Oh, yeah, because I want to trade back a bit, because I have a specific player that I'm targeting at the middle linebacker spot that I think would really do, and some at an edge spot that I think would do some really good things for the Raiders. But we're going to go ahead 123. You got to give me 160. Oh, no. Will you give me 127? What are they going to say? No? Okay, fine. Give me 164, 667. Future 4? There's no way. 267, 67. Cool. Hey, we got a couple of little extra draft picks here that I'm really excited about. So, looks like, okay, Mohamed Kamara's there. Love it. Yes, Braden McGregor's there. Xavier Thomas. I think at 123, the Raiders are in a spot where I really think of Ray Davis out of Kentucky. He's going to be a lot of fun. That makes a lot of sense. So then 150, we've got things kind of taken care of on all fronts here. Ooh, Johnny Dixon out of Penn State. He kind of got overshadowed, though, there by Kalen King, excuse me. Yeah, Dixon. We got corner. We got running back. We got quarterback. Love it, love it, love it. Bo Limmer. Ooh, Defon. Ooh, coming up out of Washington. Love it. He's a stud. Let's see here. Ooh, Cedric Gray's my guy. Cedric Gray is my guy. I'm sorry. I've already taken him in a couple of mock drafts, but I don't care. He has been my guy this entire draft process. I really don't care because he's just an absolute stud. Twalia Tungavailoa. Do we do it? Do we double down on quarterback? Do we do it? He has been one to take quarterbacks a little bit later, and we're in the 6th round. Yeah, Tua Tungavailoa. Twalia Tungavailoa. I know that's not even close. Double T, TNT. There we go. Now we get into the 7th round. Josh Proctor's there. Jared Wiley. Ooh, Miles Cole out of Texas Tech. I think he's actually going to shock a lot of people. I don't think he's just a practice squad player. I think he could really do some things for you on the edge there. Ooh, Hayden Hatton coming up out of Idaho. Gabe Hall, the big man in the middle. Now we already went Chris Jenkins. Don't do it. I think he's tantalizing, though. He is. Jared Wiley, Curtis Jacobs. Let's go edge. Yeah. If I can find it. Yeah. We'll go the kid out of Houston. There's something there, absolutely. So with how it ended up, the Raiders had to give up quite a bit to go get their guy, but quite honestly, I like how it ended up. I really do. So Caleb Williams at the top there. You get your quarterback of the future. If he comes in and starts right away, great. And again, we'll do this with Drake May. We'll do this with some of the quarterbacks. But trading up for Caleb Williams, I think it's going to take you at least 2 ones to do it. But if you think he's your guy for the future and for a future franchise quarterback that's going to lead you, fantastic. Chris Jenkins there in the middle. Good luck running around him. He's a big man. Christian Haynes is going to be your starter at right guard for a long time. Ray Davis is going to be a really good back for you for a long time as well. Also traded back there once we got into the 4th round. We got Johnny Dixon out of it as well as Cedric Gray. You're really solidifying this defense. Tungavailoa there, the backup quarterback, and taking another stab at the dartboard here. Miles Cole, the edge player. Oh, we went back-to-back edge players, didn't we? Oops. Actually, I don't mind it because the Raiders low-key need help on the D-line, and then maybe just kind of seeing where guys fit in as linebackers and all that. But overall, hey, we traded up for Caleb Williams. Let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. All that wonderful stuff. But let us know what you guys think about our latest Las Vegas Raiders mock draft where we trade up for USC quarterback Caleb Williams.